at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Thursday. It's Good Thursday. Hello, everyone. This is a rare Thursday stream because I'm going away. So I figured I would do the show because I didn't want to cancel because I'm not here tomorrow. And I didn't want to cancel because I've promised you and myself that no matter what happens, if I'm capable of doing the good news show, I will do the good news show, even if it's short and sweet, which this one will be. It's going to be a short and sweet one, but I definitely wanted to make sure that we do the show because it's important. It's important to remember that good things are always happening, even in the craziness that is our world. So much stuff going on all the time. Most of the time it's negativity, and most of the time, especially on Twitter, it's just madness. So we got to get away from it all. We got to take a break. We got to remember and remind ourselves that kindness still happens. Kindness goes a long way, and acts of kindness are just the best ever. Good humans are great, and they exist, and they're in the chat. Like you guys right here, right? All of you are good humans. So thank you for joining me. Please make sure you smash the like, share the stream, all that good stuff. And of course, we are simulcasting on Rumble. So if you're interested in that, make sure you are watching over there on Rumble as well. The link is in the description as well as the pinned comment, so you can access that easily. Now, without further ado, hello everybody. I see you guys in the chat. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna get into the show so that I can get to my flight. So here we go. Just who are you calling short? My show. First and foremost, this is interesting because it's actually a plane story, and I'll be going on a plane soon. So I'm just kind of like, oh my God. If this ever happened to me, I would try to be like this lady, good human. Mom is crying, overwhelmed, flying solo with her young kids when an angel saves the day. And this is a really cool story about a very lovely human, and we're going to listen to it here.
A military spouse new to the area was desperately looking for the guardian angel who helped her on her flight to Raleigh over the weekend. This mom was traveling with 3 children, who 2 of them were under 2 years old, and nothing was going right until Jenny stepped in. That's where we go to Ashley Rowe with that story. It's just an amazing story, Ashley.
We all need a Jenny in our lives, Chris. So picture this. Summer Erdell was about to board her 3rd plane to get from San Diego to Raleigh when her 2 youngest daughters, a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old, they lost their patience, understandably. Another passenger, Jenny, saw Summer's situation and ran over.
This is Skylar, the baby. She's a year and 5 months.
Oh, the Airedale family has a lot going on. With Dad, a Navy service member, heading off soon on back-to-back deployments. Summer is often solo with her daughters, including Saturday night when she was flying her 2 youngest to their new home in Raleigh. Understandably, by the 3rd leg of the trip, Skylar was at her wit's end.
Jenny came up to me while we were waiting to board the flight, and she was like, hey, I know how it is. I have kids of my own. If you need any help, just let me know. And
Summer politely passed on the help, but Jenny persisted. As their Southwest flight from St. Louis, Missouri to Raleigh was about to take off,
Jenny runs down and grabs the baby from me, and she's trying to help me with the stroller too while she's holding the baby. And she's like, I'll carry the baby onto the flight and bring her to your seat. Don't worry about it.
And then there was this moment. After Skylar vomited on Summer, Jenny grabbed the baby and rocked her to sleep, telling this military mom to get cleaned up and take a rest.
I was just like, and I'm so used, I do everything on my own. He's always gone. And so, I don't want the help. I don't want it. And then I got it, and I was like, oh my God, I needed this help. And
you never really
I didn't realize I needed it. And it took a huge weight off my shoulders.
You never really know.
As if that wasn't enough, Jenny then carried Skylar off the plane, stayed with them to baggage claim. Now in Raleigh, with a little bit of sleep, Summer has been desperately trying to find Jenny to properly thank her. So she reached out to WRAL, she posted to Facebook here, and guess what? Within the past 2 hours, guys, Summer tells me she and Jenny just connected.
Yay!
And Summer will finally get to thank Jenny, and we hope to bring you that reunion.
And we've seen those stories
Ooh, I
before where
hope I
someone
see
on
that
the
next
plane, they
week.
really need some help right then. And it's just like, you never know what someone is going through.
Oh,
Yeah.
you certainly don't. But yes, everyone needs a Jenny in their lives,
We
and
all
how
need a
incredible
Jenny.
that they're going to get to meet again. Thank you so much for that story, Ashley.
What a cool
military-
story. And we do all need a Jenny in our lives, but we can also be a Jenny in somebody's life. So if you ever run into, so this is why I always say acts of kindness go a long way, and you never know what someone's going through. So if you can be a Jenny to somebody, you should take that opportunity and be a Jenny to somebody, because people could use the help, and sometimes they're maybe they're too afraid to ask, maybe they're too embarrassed to ask, maybe there's so many things going on, and we try to tell ourselves like, I can do this by myself, it's okay, I don't need the help. And then when the help comes, you're just like, oh my god, I really did need that help. Like you don't know how you feel until you're there. But yeah, just be a Jenny if you can be a Jenny, and that goes a long way. And that is my take on that story. I want to be like Jenny. So that's what I have. Hi Tomby, how you doing? Good to see you, bud. Oh my goodness. Okay, next story. Gonna keep moving here because I have very short time. The next story is this very good human story, also kind of incredible. And it says, police officer, retired paramedic, saved baby's life with timely intervention. Now we're going to watch this video. It is a little bit harrowing, but not too crazy. So we're going to watch it, and the baby is okay. So don't think like this is a bad news or anything like that. Obviously, like everything in this show is good news with good ending. So here we go. This is a crazy story. A police officer and retired paramedic were in the right place at the right time to save a baby who had stopped breathing. And the police department released this video of the situation. Here it is.
What's going on? 45. I'm gonna have an
I
unconscious.
can't even imagine going through
unresponsive
something like
infant.
this.
I heard screaming, so I walk over, and when I peep out this way, from the other side of where the train's at, mom comes running up to me screaming for help. You okay? You okay?
Poor baby.
It's okay, puppy. Okay. Guy ran up saying he was, retired paramedic and asked if he could help. So, of course, I said yeah. So he took the baby from my arms. We put him in the backseat of the squad car under some AC.
Yay.
And baby was breathing.
Okay, all right.
It is an amazing feeling to know that I was able to intervene and help and, potentially save that baby's life.
Not potentially, you did save that baby's life, because if it was somebody else and they got there too late, it would have been a very different scenario. And it's because of people like that gentleman and this gentleman right here that stepped up that baby's still here. And I'm sure the parents are really thankful, because I would be like, holy cow, can you imagine going through something like that? But it's the kindness of these strangers, these people like this, that go a long way, that show you that humanity is still strong, and humanity will stick together no matter what. Doesn't matter what your politics are, doesn't matter what any of that kind of stuff is. When there's a baby that needs help, people will step up. And I truly believe that. So yay for good humans. Yay for all of these people. Yay for that guy who went into the police service to be helpful. And for this retired paramedic who's given his entire life to helping people. I'm sure he's saved many lives throughout his life. So people like this, we need more of. And good humans are just the best. That's right. Yay, good humans. Yay. I love it. I love it. Is it Friday and I didn't notice it? No, it's Thursday. This is a very special Thursday show because I'm going on vacay, so I won't be here tomorrow. But I decided to do the show so that we can still have our good news and we can discuss some good human stories before I go away. And I'll be back next week. But this week I was going to be away, so I figured I'd do the show a little early, a little treat for you on a Thursday, and then people who can't catch it today will be able to watch it tomorrow on replay. Yes, I deserve. I mean, not that I deserve it, but I really need it. I really need some much R&R, and I just really need it right now. So I'm very excited to go away. I'm not disclosing where I'm going away yet, but maybe next week. Maybe next week. Okay. Here is the next good human story. This is amazing. I love good humans, and people always will rally to help one another when the time calls. Community rallies for beloved Starbucks manager and raises $40,000 for a new car. This is an amazing story that also highlights what it's like for people in the service industry. And I always say, especially during the holiday times, especially going into holiday times, we have to take extra care and be super nice to people who are in the service industry and in retail, because man, retail, let's all face it, retail sucks, okay? Being a Starbucks employee is difficult. Being, part of fast food industry, Walmart, anything in retail is tough work. And we have to kind of always take note of how we react to one another and just be mindful of how much stress those guys go on a daily basis. Not to mention personal stress, where something like this happens where your car breaks down and you can't even come to work. And that was the case with this lady here, but her crew stepped up to help her. And this is the story.
A Marshall University Starbucks barista will soon be driving a new car thanks to a fundraiser set up by her fellow baristas.
Yeah, Paige Taylor is live in the studio with more on how this all happened. Hi, Paige.
Gina and Dave, caring and loving are just some of the words people use to describe Karen Collinsworth, and it's why they say she is so deserving of a new car.
Wow.
Ask anyone at the Starbucks on Marshall's campus, and chances are they know Karen.
She is honestly one of the most amazing people I've ever met. She's just so loving and caring, and it's just like there's no other person I would want as my supervisor other than Karen, because she's just such a great person.
That's amazing.
But when her fellow baristas heard about her car getting broken into and someone stealing the car's catalytic converter, they knew something just had to be done.
We were all just like, we really need to do something for her. I'm sure that the Marshall community would come together and, try to raise some money for her.
So that's what they did, starting a GoFundMe with a modest goal of $10,000 to help their friend get back on her feet.
Now we've gone over 3 times that.
When Karen first found out about the fundraiser,
great.
She had no idea the reach it would have and support she would get.
Then they set that goal, and I was like, you guys, you're so silly. I mean, I love them so much, and they were just being kind, and they are very kind. They just don't realize what they did.
An act of kindness for someone who serves up a lot more than a cup of coffee.
Like, to look out over the food court from Starbucks and see all the kids out there, and I know I'm going to come in, I'm going to get some hugs, and it's just, who wouldn't want to have a day where you can actually make someone stay, make someone feel good, but then in return, you also get that.
Yep.
The fundraiser has almost reached its new $40,000 goal, with the Marshall University president contributing $5,000. If you would like to donate, a link to the GoFundMe can be found on our website at WCHSTV.com. Live in the studio, Paige Taylor.
Amazing story. I love it. And one of the things it shows is that that lady was a nice barista and she was very helpful to so many people, and it went a long way, right? Like you get what you put in life. And I think that one of the reasons that so many people came out to support her is because she was a good human being. It's because she was nice. It was because she was kind. So when something happened to her, people were like, you know what? We got to step up and we're going to help this lady because she's always stepping up and helping everybody else. So that's how it goes. That's how life goes. And kindness does go a long way. And speaking of kindness, here's Teresa with the little rose super sticker. Thank you so much, Teresa. I always love seeing you in the chat. I hope you're doing well. And thank you again for the super sticker. It's always nice to see you. What's up, Matt G? I see you. How you doing? Hi, Shane G, Matt G, and Shane G in the chat. So cool. I had like Spike and Madness is here. Dante's here. What's going on? And then Ian says the funniest thing ever: 40K for a new car or 7 cups of Starbucks coffee. Yo. I know I don't drink Starbucks anymore because, well, Starbucks, I don't like Starbucks coffee, but also I feel like they just put way too much sugar in like their specialty drinks and they're super expensive. So it's just, it's just nothing of it is good. So I'm just kind of like, I'm not really into Starbucks, but I think this comment is funny because they're so overpriced for coffee. It's just like, what are you doing? But that is so funny. That is so funny. I agree with you. Tomby just gifted 5 memberships to the chat. Thank you so much, Tomby. You're amazing. Tomby and I have been playing Baldur's Gate together, and it's been super, super fun. And definitely want to check out Tomby's channel. We're trying to get him to 500. So if you want to do an act of kindness, go to Tomby's channel and press the subscribe button. That's free to do. And we will resume our Baldur's Gate stream when we return, both of us from separate vacations, because he's going on vacation too. And then when we come back, we're going to continue playing that game because that's been super fun. And speaking of more gifting memberships, Braz Monkey just gifted 5 memberships to the chat. Braz Monkey is wonderful. Thank you so much for being so kind, Braz Monkey. You're always so kind to me, and your support means so much to me. I don't think you will ever realize how much your support means to me, but thank you. I appreciate you. And Martin's here. Thank you for the 5. Martin says, a short announcement. It's that time of year again. This weekend is the annual one-of-a-kind 24-hour mountain bike marathon. Wish us luck. Martin, you go. Go, Martin. Yay. You do the marathon. And I don't know if the marathon is winning because it's just doing it, right? It's just completing. So I hope you marathon to completion. I know that sounds really bad and fun. Get yourself to the finish line, Martin. Yay. Yay. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Corn Pop, you're suppressed, FYI. I don't know what that means. But I'm here, though. I'm here. I don't think I'm suppressed. I'm here. And so are other people. They're all in the chat. They're all in the chat. Look, even Shane G's being nice. He's like, best of luck, Martin. He's on his best behavior today, Shane G. Thank you, Dante. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Mountain biking. Man, I haven't mountain biked since I was a teenager. I used to mountain bike in Canada. I was a pretty crazy girl. Ian says Shane's building up to something. I have a feeling it's going to happen with the next story, because the next story is the highlighted story on the thumbnail. And I was just like, what the, like, just imagine seeing this in your, like, in real life. Like if you're driving down the road and this is what you see. Man spotted with a bull riding shotgun in the car. Look, at first I thought it was dead. And I was like, how is this good news? It's not dead. It's alive. It's alive and it's in a car. This mofo also has like cow horns on his car hood. I just don't even know what to say. Like there's so much to unpack in this story, but there's barely any details, but I just had to highlight it because this is so weird. It's just so weird. It says a man in Nebraska has been driving his bull around in his small car. No, not in a trailer being pulled by the sedan. The bull rides shotgun in the car. Last weekend, Norfolk Police Division responded to a call about a man driving eastbound on 275 with a bull in his front passenger seat. Eastbound and down, moving up and trucking. Okay, well, this guy's not trucking, okay? The officer received a call referencing a car driving into town that had a cow in it, said the police captain Chad Raymond. They thought that it was going to be a calf or something small or something that would actually fit inside the vehicle. Look at the horns on this thing. This is wild. The drivers was immediately pulled over by the Norfolk police as they performed a routine traffic stop. There was some citable issues with the situation. No kidding. No kidding. The officer chose to write him a warning and asked him to take the animal back home and to leave the city. Like what? What? How? Why? What? Look how much poop is on this car. There is so much poop just all over the back seat. There's a poop everywhere. What is going on? That's wild. The man and his bull, howdy doody, returned to home and no one was hurt. And that is why this is a good news story, because they did return home and no one was hurt. Also, shout out to the police that just gave him a warning. Like they didn't even give him a ticket. But we're going to watch this now. Look at this bull. Can you imagine seeing this? His name is Duty. Oh my God. This is too funny. Look at all the poop. Look, wait. Look, look at it. Oh my God, there's so much. There's so much. Why? Why would this guy do this to himself in his car? Why would you do this? Why? Get a trailer, bro. Get a trailer. I don't know. Best car entry? 30. Oh my God. This is wild. He drove home. What a crazy story. That is insane. Bob Jester 28, thank you for the 10, says, got beef? Just another day in Nebraska. That's so fun. Do you see this a lot? Are you from Nebraska? Like, does this happen often? Like what? That is so funny. I mean, I lived in a rancher community and I've never seen that before in my life. That is just wild. I've never seen anything like that before. Everybody has a trailer. Usually it's a proper form of transportation. I can tell you this, that guy would not have gotten off with a warning in Canada. They would have definitely ticketed him, and they would have even maybe taken the animal away because they're so very weird about that kind of stuff over there. Ian So Forth, thank you for the 15. Never mind his car. Imagine driving behind him. That's my situation. I know. I keep thinking about like driving on the road and just kind of like looking over, and there's like a cow like just staring back at you, and you're like, is that it's not even a cow, it's a bull with like giant horns. Like, what are you doing? What happened? What? It's just wild. So crazy. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe there's like a fair or a contest or something. Yeah, Feld, this is what I was thinking about too. Like, what are you doing? That is not safe. That is not safe at all. I am in Nebraska. It's more common to see a cattle go through town than a limousine bull in a caddy. Oh my god, that is so funny. That is so funny. That's wild. But at least it brought a smile to our face, right? I mean, it did for me. I was like, what is happening? And that's the whole point of the show. David Morris, thank you for the 2. Says, I'm in love with Macy Williams. God help me. Wow, that is a really weird detail to share here. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to say to that. I have 0 comment. I have 0 comment. Okay, next story. This is also a kind of a crazy animal story, but this one, I feel like, I mean, I don't know if this is as crazy as the other one. I feel like that one was crazier, but this is also crazy. 800-pound Mississippi gator shatters state record as largest ever caught. Here's the gator. Wow, that is a massive beast. Look at this thing. It's a freaking dinosaur. A colossal alligator weighing a staggering 800 pounds was captured in Mississippi, breaking the state record for the largest gator ever caught. The 14-foot long gator was caught Saturday in Mississippi by hunters on the Yazoo River in Yazoo City, MS. It broke the state's size record, weighing in at a whopping 802.5 pounds. The animal's meat, harvested by Red Antler Processing, will end up in the mouths of the hungry. Nearly 400 pounds of meat was donated to soup kitchens and nonprofits around the area. Its hide, which will make months to process, will become fine leather goods. Local conservationists say getting the massive predator out of the water is good for the species population and will keep people and pets safe. These wild calls are amazing. Honestly, it's incredible population control for the species. Christy Plott, vice chair of the International Union for the Conservation of Nature's Crocodile Specialist Group, told Insider. About 1 to 2% of wild alligators are called annually, so it's not a big number. And the goal is to take out some of the larger animals that are not productive for breeding and keep other alligators from breeding, which is obviously bad for the population as a whole. Experts believe that the gator was around 45 years old. According to the Mississippi Department of Wildlife, Fisheries, and Parks, there are an estimated 32,000 to 38,000 gators living in the state. That is crazy news. Well, at least this menace is gone and some more pets are safe. That's all I can say. That is a dinosaur for reals. 100% that's a dinosaur. That's crazy. That's a modern day dino. What's up, Mr. Foot Big over on Rumble says it would be so cool if it ran out of poop. Ran off poop. Like the car from the last story. Oh my God, Shane G. I can't even highlight your comments, but that is amazing. Wow. I knew it. I knew you were going to say something at some point. Okay. Next, and probably the last story of the day, because I have to go. It is a funny one, but it's also a bit of a pop culture story. So I would be curious to know if who and how many of you will know this reference before I scroll down and tell you what the thing is about. But I'm very curious to know how many people in the chat will actually know the reference. Man is confused when he walks into a brewery restroom and finds 3 seashells. He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. A man visited a brewery, and while in the restroom, he noticed a shelf with 3 seashells on it. Confused, he snapped a quick photo and posted it on social media. First time visiting this brewery and have a weird system in the bathroom. Can anyone explain? He wrote. And this is the picture of the seashells on the shelf in the bathroom. Does anyone know what this is from? If you know, oh my God, you all know. Everybody knows, except you, MC. That one's wrong. So many people got it right. That's right. It's Demolition Man. That's right. Everybody got it. It's a Demolition Man reference. And that's funny. It's a movie reference from a 1993 film, Demolition Man. If you haven't seen the classic action flick, Super Cop John Spartan, Sylvester Stallone, is cryogenically frozen for 40 years and thought out in 2032 to help take down a returned criminal. However, a lot has changed in those 4 decades. In one scene, he goes to use the bathroom and complains that there's no toilet paper. Instead, there's only 3 seashells on the shelf. Rob Schneider's character goes to say he doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells, and they all laugh at him. They've entered the clip here of him using the bathroom again. According to the film's screenwriter, Daniel Waters, the idea came from a bathroom that had seashells in it for decorations. I'm trying to come up with futuristic things you'd find in there. I was having trouble, so I called my buddy, another screenwriter across town, asked him if he had any ideas, Waters said. His friend was in the bathroom when he answered the phone. He looked around his bathroom and said, I have a bag of seashells on the toilet as a decoration. I said, okay, I'll make something out of that. And that was what he came up with. And this is, and like, again, another it says, practice good hygiene, please. 3 seashells. It says, so I guess the brewery is a fan of Demolition Man. What a based brewery, because that's amazing. And oh my God, look at this headline. Hero cat comes to help little dog that was being bullied. What? We need to click that. That is a clickbait. That is a clickbait. We're clicking that one. But yeah, that was funny. That I thought that was very entertaining. I can't play the Demolition Man clip because I'll get claimed on it, but it's an awesome movie, and I highly recommend that everybody watch it if you haven't seen it before. It's a really, really fun 80s sci-fi. And it's just super fun. It's a fun movie. Sorry, 90s sci-fi. And it's just a super fun movie. 93 came out. I love that movie. And man, what's her name? What's her name's in it? So young. Hold on, let me show you this picture of the scene. She's so pretty, like Sandra Bullock.
Of wadded paper back in
was definitely, she is so pretty. I'm just muting it so maybe at least we won't get hit on that one. Look at Sylvester Stallone. He's so young in this. Rob Schneider is right here. And then later he goes to the bathroom. But we never see what he does with the seashells. It's pretty funny. It's a great movie. I think I gotta rewatch it. I think I gotta rewatch it. It's been a while. It's been a minute since I've seen it. Oh, is that true? She's your first crush. Was she your first crush from this movie or from Speed? Because Speed was really good too. I love Rob Schneider too. Rob Schneider's the best. He's so based. It's like that was a good movie. That's a movie. Skull Leader. That's fun. What's up, Holy Hand Grenades? What's up? Farrah Fawcett. Wow, she was beautiful though. This one, she was so pretty in this. She's so pretty in this. I loved her in Speed too. Not Speed 2. Like Speed 2. Freaking English language. Oh my God, I did. Darren, don't remind me. That was really funny. Okay. Let's get to this clickbait article. Hero cat comes to help little dog that was being bullied. What? My name may be Snowball, but I'm an avalanche. A small dog was being bullied by a bigger dog, and the cat heard the noise and came out of nowhere to teach the bully a lesson. The scene was captured by film by a camera. Okay. Oh no, oh no. There's the key. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was amazing. Wait, can I zoom in more to this? Oh my God, that was so funny. Okay, hold on. Let's watch this again. This was so funny. Look it. Oh my God, that kitty came out of nowhere and it's a white kitty. Oh my God. I was like, I'll teach you a lesson. How dare you? How dare you? I'm gonna mess you up. Oh my God, that is hilarious. This cat's like, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. That dog ran away. The dog ran away. The dog was like, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This cat is next level. Cat's like, come back here. I'm gonna get my belt out. Oh my goodness. What a crazy, crazy video. That was so funny. Jennifer Connelly was my first crush, says Tomby. Wow. That's crazy. The bulldog was a bully. No, it was like the other kind of dog. What was that? What was that dog? It was Fluffy. Wasn't it a Shiba Inu? I think it was a Shiba Inu. The Shiba Inu. Wait, is it a Shiba Inu? I think it's a Shiba. I don't know. It looks like a Shiba to me. Cats don't play around, man. Cats don't mess around. All right. Okay, guys, it has been so much fun talking to you, but alas, this is the end of the show. I love all of you. And thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm sorry it's a shorter show, but I still wanted to do it. I figured it's better to do a shorter show than not do one at all. So I hope I brought some laughs and some just smiles to your face at the very least. So thank you for tuning in, you guys, on this Thursday, because usually the show's on Fridays. But thank you so much for tuning in. I know, I'm sorry. I have to go catch a flight and I barely even packed. So thank you again. You guys are so fantastic. And I just wanted to thank all of you for all the support and thank you. I know, I'm sorry, Holy Hand Grenade. I'm sorry, but I'll be back. I'll be back next week and we'll have way more fun. Next Friday we'll talk again. You guys are all awesome. Wish me luck on my journey. Pray for me, send out prayers because you know how it is. So until next time, you guys. Oh, Prez Monkey just gave $5 rumble ranting over there for some coffee. Thank you. Having some coffee on Braz. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Thank you so much, Braz Monkey. You are awesome. Thank you, Holy Hand Grenade. Thank you, everybody. You guys are fantastic. And make sure that you practice kindness if you can. Just to remember, kindness goes a long way. Be kind to yourself as well. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you next week. Bye.